Hello, Michael Harding here from PPA. Welcome back to Connacht Club Rugby TV. This show is all about club rugby in Connacht and most importantly the players that play in it. This is episode 3 where we look back at all the action from the Connacht Senior League over the weekend and round up the junior results. First up, from Friday night, Corinthians hosted local rivalries Galwegians and Corinthians Park. Corinthians made 6 changes to the pack that played against Ballina with only Aaron Broderick and Hearn Wood remaining. Simon Keller came on from the bench to start 10 and Rory McLean started on the wing. Galwegians had the same front row with Niall Murphy starting in the second row. Mark Earl moved in from the centre to play 10 and they had a new centre combination of Rader and DC. On commentary on the night was John Mulligan and James Heaslip.
So kicking down into the right down to the far corner of Clonaconnell.
And picked up as well. Well played from Wiggins, taken straight from the kickoff. It's going to be a bit of an opportunity
Knocked
now
down
for
already.
Stephen Brown. And stolen. Corinthians have it back. There's Simon Keller, the famous up and under. Will it go well picked? Referee's looking at Shane Gone. He's actually given advantage to Corinthians. He's giving it for
Evan Brady. Good ball put up on top of him there. Young lad getting his first game. Caught it, but in the tackle it was lodged and went forward. So he'll be disappointed with that.
Corinthians making a little bit of leeway.
Not stolen if they give it. Could have done with quick hands, quick turnover ball there, 2s and 3s in defence.
There we go.
This is Ben. Our number 8, he's light, but he moves.
And penalty.
Yeah, and a penalty for Wiggins.
Earl, all eyes on his 2. Good score. Been fantastic, but that's much better. Now, and here comes the drive. Brilliant drive on as well.
Tackle.
Chance to extend it. Keller's thought about it, but he's decided to run it forward. Where the pack? It's Broderick. Well played by Aaron Broderick. They're starting to use it. It's just knocked on. Big way as well. I'm looking forward to start that season.
It's a good few of both teams, clubs, women's representative here tonight actually. Met a couple of them there, just dying to get out and see a live rugby match.
Yeah, that's a good scrum for Wiggins, but well, go brilliant play out the right hand side. Just looking near side and just seeing who's waiting for it, and you've got Josh Rowland and Rory McLean just waiting for the pass. This is the long one. That's a great play. Goes out, and it is McLean. Roy McLean, the winger, he's got support outside of him. Rowland, who's got the ball. Rowland's got a chance to get in for the try, and that's exactly what he has done. Try Corinthians.
Good try.
Brilliant work from Corinthians. It's not a right between Corinthians lead 7-3. That's where you are. And so far, 5 thumbs up and no thumbs down, so that's not a bad thing.
My wife is out in Inishbofin and doesn't know that I'm here. I'd like to thank Tom, who's my mate Tom, my mate Tom, who's minding the kids. Thanks a million, Tom.
And Wiggins' chance, great drive.
Slow ball.
Again, Brown
slow,
again. He's
slow.
at the centre of everything, and he's having a very good game. Scrum half.
Yes, but look, it's slow ball. He's digging. He gets a bit quicker.
Good block. Who's going to be the first one there? It's going to be tidied up.
This is the time when you want Stevie should be kicking it and get turned over here. Oof. Yeah.
Yeah, it's advantage for a knock on for Corinthians, which they're going to feed out. They're going to go second thing. They're going to go Rowland again. Great Rowland. Oh, brilliant play. And here they go this time. That's a
great ball. That's a great
Dylan
kick.
Keane. Great ball from Dylan Keane. They've got the run on. This could be another Corinthians try, and it is.
That's a great score.
This one, though, is not going to make it.
We get another try here now, and it's could be a long night.
Line out's important. It's well taken. Now the maul. Are they going to use their... What really, they have a bit of a physical advantage, but you're right, it's not coming out.
No.
Corinthians still have it though. Is O'Connell going to look? Is O'Connell looking for it? He's looking. I don't think he's stuck in. It's still Corinthians still have possession. Could they get in for a third try? Referee is saying, "Let's go. We're going back for a penalty." He's given a penalty try. Here we go. Another opportunity for Corinthians. This is their fourth one. Here comes the drive.
That's a solid scrum.
That's a good drive.
That's
a great drive.
Lots of options.
It's going to be who's going to touch it down. There's the try.
Yeah, good score.
And I'd say Keane Huxford can claim the.
Yeah.
And yep, he's been here as long as I can remember. Anyway,
good. It's good chase.
Oh, brilliant take! Brilliant take! Outstanding. They can go again. Lovely little kick forward. Who's going to win this one? Oh, picked up. Wages first there.
Touch of a knock on.
Yep, and they've got the penalty. Again in a couple of minutes. This time going short.
Well defended by Corinthians. No.
It's a good drive forward.
Jello drives it on.
I'm seeing 3 Wages players out to the left screaming. If they got the ball out fast enough, they could do some damage.
You got to leave it there, John. They're going to leave it there and keep going at it. Hopefully, if nothing, win a penalty. Get over the line and win a penalty. Keep your form.
Good.
Keep
He's
your
in.
That's a good try.
Yes,
well done, boys.
He's in. That's a great conversion, and that's nailed. Broderick, Huxford decides to go to the back. Very, very good drive from Corinthians. They've really got the gander up and still going. Now the question is, can they get it down? Another great drive from Corinthians at the end, and the referee says yes, they are. Well, 6 minutes gone. Great kick from Simon Keller. Because they more than likely will meet in the Connacht Senior Cup. The format of the Senior Cup this year is quite unusual and says that the team that tops the league goes straight into the final and the other 4 teams have to duke it out. And then, of course, you've got the 2 meetings in the Energy League as well. Fast approaching, and they're going to be special. Thought there was going to be an well played. Again, and I mean, I'm really liking Dylan Keane. He's just seeming to be... He loves making himself busy, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Again, Broderick.
Good tackle, Brian.
Broderick showing real force and done very well. Simon Keller. That's well played out.
Look to touch forward.
Good kick on. Hello. Oh, this could be. This could be.
Oh,
is it? No. Now. Oh, what's the referee going to do? Was he taken out?
By the look of it. Yeah, and someone's
going penalty try. What a pass. Nice kick. Well picked, though, by the winger.
No, he's gone, and this guy can move, Dara. He can move.
Oh, that's now we're talking. Some proper hits going in.
Good tackle. We all felt that here.
Then we can, I suppose, in fairness, we can say that when we're actually standing here and not on the pitch.
No one home here.
Here comes the race.
For Adam.
Who's going to be the first one? Well done, number 10. That's great work from the out half, but
he's going to get a penalty, I think. Yeah.
That's a penalty. Roll. Must have been enjoying it though. It's great to be.
Yeah, it's good to be
back out watching live rugby again after 2 years.
I'm kind of enjoying it, John. I got to be honest with you, but only kind of. Here's another maul. Badly defended.
A very good drive
from
Corinthians.
Totally
brilliant drive
here.
From Corinthians.
Totally dominant.
This could be try number 5 or number 6.
6, I think.
And there he goes.
A good score.
And down. Try awarded. No, £1 million. You know, it might inspire kids from both clubs, but this one from Keller has veered off, so it's plain. Please send it to.
Yeah. James Heaslip, director of rugby. Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
That's not. Ballina Rugby Club, Heffernan Park. Craig's Road, Ballina. Sorry, lads. Their PRO, Michael Gallagher, will kill me for that. Good drive from Corinthians, going for another one. Bonus point is secured.
Bonus point is a long time secured, John.
And that's a good little blind move. Has he got the touch? Yes, he has.
Ballina is our first AIL game, if I'm not mistaken.
No, he's missed it. Oh, picked up. Maybe a bit fortunate, but still picked up.
Went through 2 sets of hands before it went into
And
the back of the line out.
And that's it.
There you go.
Full time.
Thanks very much for the boys for commentary, and thanks very much to Will Johnson from Trudeau for the footage. As we look now at the match report, the first jump out number is of the 8 visits that Corinthians had to the Galwegians 22. They came away with 8 tries, which is huge. Once again, the team with the most line breaks won. Corinthians had 7 line breaks to Wegians 2. Also, from the 8 tries that Corinthians scored, 5 came from their line-out. On the other side, Galwegians will look at that area to tidy up for next weekend, losing 40% of their own throws. Next up, Ballina travelled across to Hamilton Park to take on Sligo, and on commentary we have Portico Kelly from the Second Row podcast.
This week in the Connacht Senior League, Sligo hosted Ballina in a top-of-the-table clash. Sligo named an unchanged backline from their match versus Galwegians, but after some good performances off the bench, Matthew O'Hara starts in the second row, and Jacob Fleming is in line to make his debut off the bench. Ballina have named an unchanged 15 from their win against Buccaneers, but they do have a positional swap in the backline, with Ronan Malloy going to inside centre and Alex Corduff now on the wing. Both teams have been clinical in attack in recent weeks, so I'm looking forward to this one. Brown kicks off for Sligo, and that hangs up in the air really well. But that's really well taken by Malloy. Quinn sends the ball in field. That's a lovely chip and pass. It's those little touches that will keep the Sligo defence on their toes for the rest of this match. Ballina quick ball. Quinn fires it out. Ballina looking to find a soft edge there. Corduff on the wing, but he's brought down by Sligo defence. Quinn fires it inside, and Sligo up really fast in defence. Even the ref getting hit for his troubles. But Ballina still in possession of the ball. Callum Quinn keeps the ball moving. Ballina looking to find the edge, find a soft shoulder. Brought to ground. Ballina look to secure their own ball, but Sligo are contesting on the ground, and do so legally according to the ref. Sligo line out in a really good attacking position here. O'Hare throws in and Hickey's up to claim the ball. Ballina with a really good counter drive there, pushing Sligo back. But Sligo peeled off the side and secured their own ball. Cunningham clearly waiting until he's got a pod set. That's a really good carry by Early, making an extra yard on the ground. It's a quick ball for Cunningham, and he pops the ball up, and that's another good carry against an unset Sligo defence. Ball comes out again, and Sligo have the advantage, I'd say, for offside. It's a bit messy now on the ground. Sligo keep it tight and just looking to work their way towards the post. Sligo spotted something out wide and move across, but all it's doing is moving the Ballina defence around. Cunningham has to seize the ball. He just fires a long ball out wide. Kageto on his own into the corner. Lovely try and great use of his advantage. It's a Ballina line out. They'll look to use the width of the pitch here to attack Sligo. That's a good clean ball to Quinn. That's a great delay on the pass to avoid the blitz. Sligo up fast to the defence. And what an offload! Malloy searing up through the middle. He's taken it around, but it's a great opportunity here for Ballina as Quinn fires the ball out to Callum Quinn. He spots the gap and gets inside the first tackle. His pass is intercepted. That's a great piece of defence by Giantomo. Sligo are in over to protect the ball. It's all a bit messy and slow, but Sligo still retain possession, and they kick clear. It's a Ballina scrum, and this is a really good position to attack from. Murphy gets out the ball to Callum Quinn. That's a good carry, and somehow he managed to get the ball to Malloy. Malloy with the offload, and Ballina are deep within the Sligo 22. Quinn over the ball, fires it inside. White carries in, but he's taken to ground. It's a quick ball. Quinn back against the grain, fires one side, but the ball's fumbled. Who's first to react? Quinn. Malloy out to Colin Quinn. He's got a bit of a space. Steps inside. He's broken through the Sligo defence. He's over for a try. Sligo looked to stop a small bit there when they thought that ball was knocked on, but that's all the space Quinn needed to find the gap in the defence. 7-7. It's a Ballina scrum, and they've used this platform really well to attack so far. Quinn feeds Murphy. Murphy with the kick. Huge hang time on that ball. What a take by Cutoff on the run. But the ref has blown it up. And it's a penalty for Sligo for being ahead of the kicker. And no mistake there. Sligo 10, Ballina 7. It's a Sligo penalty and they look to clear their lines here. But Brown's misjudged completely and the ball stays in field. Darragh White has time and space to pick where he wants to attack. He brings it in field and he gives it to Howley, who takes into contact. It's quick ball for Ballina. Sligo are looking a bit disorganised. McVan now spins out of a tackle really well. He's brought to ground by 3 and the ball's a bit slower now for Ballina. But Malloy spotted the gap, breaks through, takes the ball for the bottom of the ruck and sprints all the way into the try line. What a score from Ballina. Sligo not protecting the ruck well enough there, leaving a huge gap, and Malloy didn't need any more of an invitation. We're into the second half and it's a Ballina line out inside their own 22. That's a good carry just to set up the platform. But Sligo are in over the ball, and yep, that's a penalty for Sligo. With that penalty over, it's 13-12 now. Sligo with the line out in their own half. They want to get this ball downfield in a game this tight. But it's overthrown, and who'll be the first to react? Luke Sweeney gathers it up, and Sligo look to have gone off their feet there. Yep, they have, and it's a penalty to Ballina. But Murphy's hooked it just to left of the uprights. How important will that be by the end of the game? It's a Sligo line out, and like Ballina have used it as a platform to attack really well. Holian gathers in the air, and Dad Byrne has spotted a gap in the Ballina defence and just breaks upfield. That's really nice vision by Byrne there. Ballina on the back foot, and Sligo are really good when they go wide in these situations. Giantomo comes in field, gets it out to Kilgetto. He steps inside, back to Giantomo. That's really good interplay, as that type of width on attack that have led Sligo to be 2 from 2 this season. Cunningham fires it back in field. That's a big carry from Hickey, draws in 4 Ballina defenders. Sligo fire the ball out, but Ballina are up and get to defence. Sligo just push back a small bit now, and the ball's that bit slower. Be hard for them to reset off this. Broaders offers himself for a carry, and that's a huge carry just to give Sligo back on the front foot. Slow ball, but still they're inching forward. Another big carry, another big tackle, and it's advantage for Sligo now. Another big carry, keeping it tight. Holian somehow reaches down to grab that ball, and he spots a gap, and that's a great break from the second row. But he fumbles the ball just as he's brought to ground, and we're back for the Sligo penalty. Brown makes no mistake, and Sligo 4 points up. It's a Ballina line out 5 metres from the Sligo try line. This is a great position to attack from. Howley's up and he gathers uncontested. Sligo sack them all, not letting it get set up. But the ball's there for Quinn. Malloy with a great out to inside line there, keeping the Sligo defence tight. Quinn, out to Callum Quinn, spots a small gap. He's over the line, try Ballina. Callum Quinn has a real knack of finding those gaps in defences and scoring tries from them. That's another kick that Ballina haven't converted. How much will they regret that now at the end of the game? It's the final moments of the match. Sligo with a line out, and their maul just ekes its way forward up the pitch. The breakaway, secure ball. Cunningham takes his time, gets his pods moving, and the ball goes out. Sligo will make their way in field. Ballina's defence here has to be incredible. Cunningham fires it out. That's a good carry just to find the soft shoulder, make those extra yards. It's quick ball for Sligo. Ballina a bit bunched and Sligo managed to go wide. Great carry. They resist the offload opportunity, but Sligo over the ball to protect, and they've made some really good ground here. And a huge carry. They are only metres away. Sligo looking to line up here now. Cunningham pops the ball up with a tight carry. Ball spills backwards, and that's a huge carry from Broaders again. Sligo making their way in towards the posts. The ball's caught out, but Brown spots the Ballina defence up fast, checks his pass and takes the ball into contact. The ball's still there for Sligo. It's a bit slower now. It's popped in field back towards the posts. And the arm is out for advantage. That is huge. Sligo fire the ball out wide. Kilgetto, the space on the outside, but there's no one there for it. That ball's out into touch. It's the last kick of the game. Brown lines it up. And that's it. 19-17 to Sligo. What an end to this top of the table clash.
Thanks very much, Pádraig, and thanks very much to Aaron Tansey for the footage. So as we look at the match report again, for the first time in the 6 games we've covered so far, the team with the most line breaks lost the game. Ballina had 4 line breaks to Sligo's 2, and Sligo actually had no line breaks in the first half. The story of this game is pretty much that Ballina left it behind them. They conceded 15 penalties, constantly letting Sligo back into the game, and they only scored from 33% of their visits to the Sligo 22. But I suppose the biggest area that they left behind was 2 missed penalties and 2 missed conversions, 10 points off the tee. Ballina will go home very annoyed that they didn't take home the full 4 or 5 points from this game, while Sligo march on. After the game, Aaron Tansey from Elite Sports Video caught up with Sligo club captain Brendan Cunningham.
Hi everyone, we're here with Brendan, captain of Sligo. Brendan, tough game there against Ballina.
Yeah, tough game against Ballina. It always is a tough game against Ballina, you know. Very strong physical side. Attack the breakdown and big boys, you know.
Yeah.
Break the game line.
It's a big difference to the last 2 games. You really ran away with it in the last 20-30 minutes there, but Ballina really stuck with it there and really put it up to you.
Yeah, as I said, they're big, strong, physical boys, you know. They put it up to us every time.
Yeah, it really shows to Sligo's character though that they kept going to the very end. Like, it was the last kick of the game to win it, but really we were knocking on the door for the last 10-15 minutes anyways.
Yeah, definitely. Boys put in a big shift, alright. We've been training all season, all pre-season, you know. We started early, so stuck to us today.
Yeah, well, congratulations. And up now is the last game against Corinthians 2 weeks' time.
Yeah.
And have you anything you're worried about that? You're looking forward to it?
No.
Just going to take it like any other game?
Take it like any other game. Train hard, prep well.
That's perfect. Congratulations and well done.
Okay.
We now move on to our player reviews for the week. This week we just have 2. First up is Malachy Gavin from Corinthians. The back row forward made his debut for the club. That first clip was him turning over Galwegians after they reclaimed the kickoff, but his biggest contributions to the games was around the tackle and the carrying. He also had 6 ruck involvements, but in terms of his tackling, he had 7 tackles. 4 of them were dominant. Some really big tackles. This clip doesn't do footage to the sound in the night. It was a massive, massive tackle. Good carry back from Kennedy, but Malachy smashed him and got back up off the ground. His other 3 tackles were really good chop tackles like that. I suppose his biggest contribution was his carrying. He was flying onto the ball all day. That was his first carry of the game. Really got him into the game. He received 2 kickoffs on the night as well. This is the first one where he runs a bit far out in the footage, but he was right beside us there, and his leg fight and his carrying there was very, very good. And this is just a super take and a spin out, a tackle and fight, and he gets an extra 3 or 4 meters on that carry. This is a good turnover box kick from Corinthians. Once again, a really destructive carry, a really good number 6 display. Good hands here from the other debutant on the night, Phil Brady, putting Malachy away for a line breaking. Not the best pass, but he gets the ball away. Next up, we have Dan Malloy from Ballina, another back row forward, the number 8. In the game, he made 4 tackles. His ruck involvements were 13. A load of really good, technically good ruck involvements in the game. Some good chop tackling, some tackles of 6. Dan only played 46 minutes of this game. He went off with what looked like a hand injury. Some really, really good pick and goes. There's 2 here, like really good leg pump and good fight. That was his first one. This is his second one, getting outside the first 2 men, allowing the cover to get there. Very much like Malachy, his ball carrying on the day was what caused most damage. He had 6 carries and 3 of them led to line breaks. Really good timing on the line, off from the offload here. That was the first of his 3 line breaks, I think. Another one here, beating the first man, getting into the 22, and his last was a pick and go / line break, which led to the try. Really powerful game from the number 8 from Ballina. Lastly, we're going to round up the junior results. NUIG had a home win against Buccaneers. Dunmore beat Sligo seconds. Westport had a massive win at home to Connemara. Castlebar beat Monivea, and Loch Ray beat Carrigan Shannon. 5 games, 5 home wins. Hopefully over the coming weeks we can bring you some junior footage as well. But again, thank you very much for tuning in this week. Please share the episode if you can, and see you next week.